Hey everyone, it's me, Tori, and today I wanted to talk to you about 5 steps to starting your creative business. Now, these are steps that are important and necessary to action before you begin your business or while you're first starting, so that way that you have a really clear direction and purpose when it comes to starting your creative career. So, the first and foremost thing I recommend you start with is determining what your creative offerings are, okay? You may be a jack of all trades, and that is wonderful because this will come in handy when we talk about our 4th step. But I want you to make a list of all of the creative offerings that you have. Perhaps you're a graphic designer, you love to rebrand websites, you also can do social media stuff, and your passion is digital artwork. So these are 3 ways that you can offer a creative service or a product as you're offering for your creative career. I know personally, I'm a painter. I have dabbled in graphic design. I have dabbled in collaborations with brands, which I love doing. But at the end of the day, I am a fine artist, and that's my number 1. I love coaching, and that's another offering that I do have. I love teaching, and that's another offering that I share. So don't confine yourself to just your artistry, but branch out. Maybe you're a piano teacher and you're a visual artist. Like, it doesn't matter. But what I want you to do is write down all the different offerings that you have that you could put to use and start charging for. And again, we'll talk about that when we get to step 4. The second step in starting your creative career is registering your business. I have been asked, do I incorporate right away in Canada or do I start with sole proprietor? This is up to you. I can't really answer that question for you, but what I can say, I started as a sole prop and then I moved to incorporation when I started hitting a certain number to make taxes easier, and with my business branching out, it was just the next step was to head into an incorporation. So whatever you decide to do and register your business, make it easy. I know it's going to be different depending on the country that you're in, but what isn't different is the easiness that you can access immediately with registering your business. So come up with a name that you're excited to use. Maybe it's your own name, and get to work. Register it. Open up a bank account. That's part of this step. Because once you've registered your business, you can open up a business bank account, which is so exciting. And it's sending a direct signal to the universe saying, I'm ready to receive. Then you can start charging for your appointments. It feels really professional. Highly recommend this as step 2. The third step, and one of the most important steps, is having a website. I teach a lot of artists and creatives to own their own sales cycle. So whether you are working off of another website or a different partnership, you should still have your own website because you don't know the opportunities that can land in your lap when you have a www.toriswanson.com or whatever your full name is or the business name. You can make it as simple as possible. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what your website looks like, just get it up there and then you can make the changes. Have a contact me, have a little about your services that you offer, or any actionable items. This is all really important. But know that this is a slow and steady race and it will constantly be evolving the further you get into your business and the diverse offerings that you do carry. But the first thing you should do is get a domain name and open up your website. I have a YouTube video that I'll link below that talks about the difference between the type of websites you should offer depending on what you're going to be selling through your brand. So I will link that below in the comment section. The 4th, and honestly one of the most important, is pricing your services. So I have a video that I will link as well that talks about how to price your work and the importance of having a diverse offering. So that way people and leads can start connecting with you early and you can nurture these leads as they become more profitable and buy into your brand. And I mean that in a very authentic way. Have something for everybody. Don't just have high ticket items. Have also items that people can afford to purchase from you, even if it's socks or merch. And so coming up with your pricing is going to be unique to you and what you offer. Sure, you can look at industry standards, but you can also trust yourself and charge your worth, because you will be happier in the long run charging the amount you want with less clients than more clients at a demand that you can't keep up with, nor do you feel happy about receiving the amount. So I will link a video or two about this that you can watch later on. And the fifth is coming up with a social media strategy. So important because we neglect this last part. And the reason being is because it can feel monotonous, and there are a lot of people out there who feel like social media is just a tough thing to grasp. Don't go on all platforms, only if you want to and if you have the bandwidth. Pick the platform you feel the most comfortable and fluent with and excited about, and follow that one through the loop. It's important to have a strategy, and I will actually create a video about building your social media strategy because I just had an idea for one. So subscribe if you want to hear it. Let this be your sales channel. It is the way the world is moving, and have your items for sale here. Use it as a way to promote your business, but find an authentic way to do so that doesn't speak to, hey, buy this, but like, I can provide value to you in your life, and here's why. So digging your heels into your social media strategy and building a presence there and fostering a very organic community, doesn't matter the numbers. The fact that you have a community is all that's important. So there you have it, the 5 steps you need to start your creative career. Comment below if you have any questions, tips, anything I may have missed, or anything you'd like me to go into detail in another video. I would love to know what you're working with. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you don't miss a notification from me. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.